Oh, and by the way, if you guys didn't know, the web ladder is basically operational right now. So the matchmaking client and the web ladder, as you know, we had a actual separate standalone client called Eros that is kind of difficult to use sometimes. But we now actually have it online. No need to install anything. All you have to do is verify your Battle.net account. The only thing we don't have really going for it yet is we don't have automated win-loss detection. So you do have to upload a replay. But soon that will be completely automated as well. So is working on that with the Blizzard API, and that will be done soon. And there also will be a challenge mode, so you can challenge somebody to a ladder match if you don't want to use the matchmaker. But it is, for the most part, operational, and we can always use more feedback on it. The more people using it, the more data SOA will have, the more people he'll have giving him feedback, and the faster it will get done, which is really cool. So if you are looking to play some Starbow, I encourage you to go to eros.starbowmod.com, and that'll be a great place for you to get some games with people. There's a chat box there. All you gotta do is make sure that you make an account for starbowmod.com, log in. If you have any questions or need help, there are people who can help you with that. You can always post in the forums if you're having a difficult time. SOA is really good about helping people out with that. If you have trouble getting your Battle.net account added, he can actually add it for you. But yeah, the online web ladder client matchmaker is almost done. So that's really exciting. It's very cool. There's a chat room functionality. There's map vetoes on there now too, so you can veto some of the ladder maps. Very cool. So I encourage you to go to eros.starbowmod.com, bookmark that sucker, and if you're ever looking for games, get on there and look for people. So we're trying to encourage more of the people to get out of the Skype channel and go to Eros so that we can help more people find games and get games there and play some more ladder maps. So very exciting. Okay, we're going to be going into Game 2. This is Neo Destinations, Kellis' map choice. Seen this a couple times already tonight, but here we go. Welcome to Game 2 of the finals of Monday Night Starbow number 16. At the south end of Neo Destination, wearing green, your Zerg player, it's Zawk. And the north end, wearing pink, the lovely, lovely light shade of pink, from Team Kellis. He's also named Kellis! Playing Terran. Alright, let's get this set up. Alright, Zawk does have a 1-0 lead in this best of 5 finals. So I'd love to see these players do something a little bit different. Be fun to see Kellis go for like a bio opening, because we haven't really seen that yet. And it would also be fun to see Zawk go for fast mutas, because we haven't really seen that yet either. They've generally been, Zawk's usually been opening up with a lurker play first. Then he does eventually go into mutas or ultras or something like that, depending on how the game is going. Whereas Kellis has been going for more tech-heavy things. Went for a mech play once, has gone for Banshees numerous times. Tried to get the kind of Banshee Viking synergy going earlier, but didn't quite work out for him. What are these little rocks all about? Oh, just little rocks, I guess. Okay. They're all over the place. Like little magma eggs. Okay. So Zawk once again hatched first. No big surprise. Kellis once again. Barracks getting the gas relatively quickly. No big surprise. Nothing outrageous. We've already talked about this map quite a bit in tonight's tournament, but once again there are these regenerative mineral fields back here that allow you to either access this back-end mineral-only fourth, or if you are the attacker, try to access your opponent's main base. So, something to keep an eye on. Maybe if we get into the later stages of the game here. As far as taking a third goes, it's kind of a I don't know that one's necessarily always gonna be better than the other one. This one is generally going to be a little bit closer to your opponent, and also has this wide ramp, but you can easily take this base behind it if you can get this defended here with this wide ramp. Whereas this one, very nice narrow choke, much easier to defend this choke here. Especially if you're going for some sort of airplay, you can easily get between your main and this base, but it is a pretty decent distance from your natural as well. So neither one is particularly close to your natural. It's pretty decent. You got almost a screen's distance here. maybe a little bit more than the screen's distance here. So they're relatively similar in proximity, but you know, you do have this is on the high ground, so that's nice, but it's an extremely wide space. So do you see Zawk going ahead and setting out those 4 lings like usual, and we see once again the starport coming up for Kellis. Though Kellis actually is getting a vulture this time, so not getting that not going straight into the tech lab. Thinks he can squeeze out a vulture. Now maybe there'll be a tech lab coming now. Yep, there it is. So I'm not sure if he's looking to potentially go for something with the vultures, try some sort of drops or anything like that, or if he just figured, you know what, I don't know that I need to go straight into the tech lab. I bet I can squeeze a vulture out here and still have the tech lab finish up in decent time, so that okay, we do actually have drops. Okay, he's going to be going for vulture drops. But we do see that Zawk actually has gotten hydras and has gone into the muscular augments, the hydraless speed. So not going to be trying to defend purely with spine crawlers and lings this game. So that will actually help Zawk in order to try to shut down this vulture drop play. Vultures being dropped in the main obviously would be able to bypass these sort of spine crawler defense at the front. But with Zawk getting those hydras, especially getting their hydras with speed, you will be able to respond back and forth. I just got to be careful about mines, because hydras, if they're on move command, are still going to get wrecked by mines. But as long as they're on attack move, they generally deal with mines pretty well. They attack very quickly and can defuse them very easily as soon as they pop up. So those lings could have seen this dropship coming out. Now it just depends. Now, did Zawk actually look at it? Did he notice it? We don't see really any sort of response coming out of him yet. So he must not have noticed that dropship flying over. He actually could have seen it with the Overlord as well. We do see the scan coming down here from Kellis. Wants to make sure the landing zone is clear. Gonna plop down right here and try to start picking off some drones. So question is, how many drones can he get? We'll take a look here in a little bit. So we do see a spore crawler coming down here. Okay, first hydralist gonna be able to poke these away, and he's gonna go ahead and load up. Now it's got to be careful. Boost, boost, boost. Oh, there's the boost. Okay. Kellis does manage to get out of there. As far as workers killed, only got 2 there, so hasn't really paid for itself yet, but you know, it's a threat there that Zawk is going to have to deal with. So he's getting a spine, gotten a spore, so he doesn't have to worry about that anymore. And we actually see, whoa, enhanced gravity lifters coming out. Kellis going drop play all the way. I love how this guy plays, always doing creative stuff, always doing things a little bit outside of the box. Doesn't play normal, doesn't play standard. Plays to have fun, man. So what this upgrade allows you to do is pick up sieged tanks in your dropship. Now, unlike the Legacy of the Void Alpha or Beta or whatever it is, now you won't be able to drop those tanks immediately. Oh, gotta be careful! Oh no, he could lose 2 tanks here! Just gonna be able to get away. Get out of there! They will not pick them up and then drop them in siege position again. Okay, these vultures able to get a few more workers here. Has gotten 2 more, but is going to lose all the vultures here. Now the nice thing about this is, if you can get tanks right back here, behind this base, and then you could actually use the dropships for vision. Also can actually see a little bit through this gap right here. Can start picking away here. So gonna go ahead and siege up. Now unfortunately this tank is not really in range. Wants to move that. But in the meantime, Zawk is also keeping it contained here on his opponent. We do see Kellis is going for that expansion there. So has gotten a few more workers now. Actually, didn't get any workers. Did take down the spine crawler though. So Kellis being extremely annoying. Wouldn't be surprised if Zawk were to swing back around here and try to do some more damage here. Actually, going to go ahead and drop these tanks. I'm going to kill another Hydralisk. Going to go into siege mode here, and this could get really annoying really quickly. Now he's going to be able to immediately pick these up. He's got to be careful though. Okay, getting a few more kills here. These tanks are doing really well. Gotta pick this tank up! Oh, he loses one unnecessarily. He can pick these up immediately with the dropship. Okay, picks him up, gets it out of there. Okay, does lose one, but overall it's been pretty good for Kellis. He's been able to take down a few lings, a few Hydralisks, take down a spine crawler, and he's denied mining at this expansion here of Zawk for quite a while. So overall pretty good, and we do see Kellis actually is in the lead. Got a nice worker lead, also has an army lead. And he's going to be able to get his expansion down now too, because he wasn't able to pull back those Zerg forces that were at the front. Now he's got to be careful. Ooh, these tanks are going to be very exposed if Zawk goes in for it immediately. Oh, this tank continuing to be annoying. Zawk's going to have to deal with this, so this is really nice. I like how Kellis is expanding behind this. He's distracting his opponent. He's pulling the army back. Pick it up! Pick it up! Pick it up! All right. That is a cool upgrade. All right, now this is the very weak dropship, so he's got to be very careful with it. Oh, he's actually going to go for more. Oh, Kellis, you brave soul. Okay, he winds up losing it eventually, and he's going to wind up losing this dropship as well. Okay, he does have another one here. It's going to go ahead and try to boost out of here, but it's going to get caught as well. I don't know if it's going to be able to get away. Okay, that dropship survives with 18 health. In the meantime, though, Kellis does need to get some sort of wall coming up here, though. He's going for a command center here. Going to continue to try to expand here relatively quickly. If Zawk were to get aggressive right now, he could actually probably overrun this entire base. But these bridges, you know, definitely help out. But without anything to really slow them down, you know, there's some barracks or supply depots, factories, something here could really help Kellis out and fortify that position. Continuing to drop. Dropping more tanks back here. I don't know if he got anything else done with them. Maybe another worker or two. We do see Mutalisk, though, on the field now, coming out for Zawk. And going ahead and get this expansion. Banshee won't be able to do too much to this, but because those Hydras will be able to get over there. No problem. So, what kind of anti-air do we have from Kellis? It's going to be another similar situation where the Mutas come out and suddenly it's GG. Okay, we do have some Vikings. Alright. Unfortunately, though, he is working on another tech lab here. Abandoned this tech lab? I'm really confused as to why this tech lab has been abandoned. That's really strange. Okay, here are the Mutas. Can the Vikings? There's only 2 Vikings. Are the Vikings going to react in time? Alright, there's a lot of damage done on those Mutalisks. Pulls that damage Viking back. That's really good. Able to do a lot of damage to the Vikings, or to the Mutalisks, but the Mutalisks still, all of them are alive. All in very low health, but right now, there is no Viking on the field. One's going to be coming out eventually. No turrets on the way. 1 Goliath on the way. Going to be able to kill so many workers. Zawk is starting to catch up in the workers killed count, and now has taken a worker lead. 1 Marine, poor sad guy, not going to be able to get anything done. Unfortunately, this Viking's probably going to pop right on top of these Mutalisks. Okay, he's getting the missiles down. If he can get 1 more volley off. Ooh, targets. Very nice split there from Zawk. Splits off the 1 Mutalisk that was getting attacked. I don't know if he knew that that was the one that was getting targeted or not, but that was a really nice play. Able to keep all of these Mutalisks alive because of that. And there's the GG. Kellis, not enough anti-air. Zawk takes game number 2.